alternative comedies, a manic, almost desperate medley of reality, stand-up, and sketch, have had fast and furious premieres this summer. They're curious, they're inventive, and they're not boring. But try as they might, they just don't yield simple, genuine laughs. Have fun! Have fun! Have fun! Have fun! She's entitled to her opinion. Entitled to her opinion. Hoping to have my mind opened or changed, I asked, you need to shut up about the DVD. Hoping to have my mind opened or changed, I asked two friends what they thought of one of the new comedies. Okay, it was Stella on Comedy Central. And they both seemed surprised even to have been asked. One said, I thought it was pretty much a given that that show wasn't funny. No, that's good journalism. Ask your friends about what they think of shit. That's good. The other said, literally, I watched that thing as if my face was palsied. That's how not laughing I was. New York Times. She continues. The stars, Michael Showalter, Michael Black, David Wayne, met at New York University, started together on the stage, and have been performing together as Stella since 1997. They appear unaccountably not sick of one another. That's a low blow. Attacking our friendship. I'm cutting all the way down to the end. Not to mention that, watching Stella is even a little alienating, like listening to stoners crack themselves up at the mere thought of bagels or bears. Which I think is anti-Semitic. So I wrote a letter back to Virginia in response. And in scripting my letter, I thought I could either take the high road and debate her on the points, or I could take the low road. I took the low road. So here's what I wrote to Virginia. Dear Virginia, hi. This is Michael Showalter. I'm 1/3 of Stella, and you said some not very nice things about me and my friends in the New York Times. Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'll bet you have breadcrumbs in your badge. From all of those hoagies that you stuff up in there. I know that sounds like a really low blow, but I don't mean it that way. See, when I say that you obviously have big, gigantic hoagies stuffed up inside your badge, I in no way mean that as a negative thing. If anything, it was an observation. And the observation is that you have big, sloppy hoagies, overflowing with shredded lettuce, gooey cheddar cheese. And these hoagies are stuffed inside your vagina, and as a result, you have tons of breadcrumbs in your bush. In fact, your bush looks like a shake and bake chicken from all of the breadcrumbs strewn all over it. You could feed a bunch of geese with all of the breadcrumbs in the giant bowling ball-sized bush that you have stuffed inside your old-fashioned sateen bloomers like on Little House on the Prairie. And your bowling ball-sized bush is filled with breadcrumbs, and if you went to Central Park and shaked your bush out in the duck pond, you could feed all the ducks all the breadcrumbs, because that's how big your bush is, and that's how many breadcrumbs your bush is capable of holding. God, I feel like I've really gone off on a huge tangent. The point that I'm trying to make is that you have a hoagie-filled vagina, and your vagina that's stuffed with hoagies has breadcrumbs strewn all over your bowling ball-sized bush. Anyway, I just wanted to drop you a line and say hello. Have a good day. Sincerely, Michael Showalter.